Hello, I'm Thiago, and as I said in the previous video, 9 things you shouldn't do in Brazil, I made this video to talk about Brazilian strange habits and customs. So, let's get to the content. Brazilian wax. The female depilation known as Brazilian wax is a popular technique that consists of complete removal of pubic hair, including the hair in the genital area, buttocks, and this technique gained fame in Brazil, but is currently practiced worldwide. Brazilian wax is performed with hot wax, which is applied to the pubic region and quickly pulled, removing the hair from the root. Although the technique can be uncomfortable and painful, many women choose it because they believe that complete hair removal provides a sensation of cleanliness and hygiene. In addition, many women believe that Brazilian wax can increase self-esteem and confidence, especially in intimate situations. They cite the reduction of body odor as a benefit. Although Brazilian wax is a popular technique, it is important to remember that it can cause skin irritation and even infections if not performed by an experienced professional with quality materials. In addition, some women may be more sensitive to pain than others and may need time to get used to the technique. Tiny Brazilian bikini. The Brazilian bikini is known for being much smaller compared to what foreigners use. The piece is characterized by having a smaller cut both on the bottom and on the top, leaving more skin exposed. This trend became popular in the 70s when Brazilian models popularized the piece internationally. The use of the Brazilian bikini, however, is controversial in many countries, where the culture is more conservative and women are encouraged to cover their bodies more. In some places, the use of the Brazilian bikini is seen as an affront to local customs, and many women end up being harassed and even expelled from beaches and pools for wearing it. In Brazil, the use of the Brazilian bikini is considered natural and common. Brazilian women value their bodies and like to show off their curves and shapes, without worrying so much about the opinion of others. The Brazilian bikini has become an important part of Brazilian culture and is a piece that many women wear with pride. And if you want to understand and speak Brazilian Portuguese, I invite you to read the pinned comment that I left for you to get in touch with me, as I'm launching a Portuguese course for foreigners, and I also give Brazilian Portuguese conversation classes for foreigners. I look forward to hearing from you. Being more carinhoso. Brazilians are known for being a warm and affectionate people, with the habit of being more carinhoso or loving compared to foreigners. This happens in various everyday situations, from greetings to demonstrations of affection between couples. In Brazil, it is common for people to touch each other more, hug, and give kisses on the cheek when greeting someone, even if it is someone they just met. This reflects a culture of proximity and establishing emotional bonds between people. Demonstrations of affection are also frequent among couples, who often hug and kiss in public without embarrassment. This is considered natural and healthy and is not seen as vulgar or disrespectful. However, it is important to remember that demonstrations of affection should be respectful and consensual. Not all people feel comfortable with physical touches or public demonstrations of affection, and individual choice must be respected. Despite cultural differences, the tendency to be more affectionate is spreading around the world and is seen as something positive. Demonstrations of affection help strengthen interpersonal relationships and create bonds of trust and empathy between people. Calling strangers Flor and Querida. Brazilians have the habit of calling people, even if they have just met, with affectionate nicknames such as Querida or Dear, Flor or Flower, and Amor or Love, for various cultural and social reasons. First of all, This type of treatment is seen as a way to be friendly and welcoming to people, creating a more friendly and relaxed environment. Affectionate nicknames can help break the ice and establish a closer and more affectionate relationship between people. In addition, Brazilians are known for being a warm and affectionate people, valuing interpersonal relationships and emotional closeness. The use of affectionate nicknames reflects this culture of affection and can be seen as a way of showing care and respect for people. Another cultural aspect that influences the use of affectionate nicknames is the fact that Portuguese, the language spoken in Brazil, is a language rich in diminutives and expressions of affection. Brazilians often use these diminutives and affectionate nicknames in various daily situations, from greeting someone to asking for a favor or information. However, it is important to remember that the use of affectionate nicknames can vary according to the context and the relationship between people. After all, you can imagine what would happen if you called your boss dear and love on the first day of work, right? To keep the video from getting too long, I decided to leave 4 more strange Brazilian customs for the next video. Click here to watch. Thank you.